Yo! Hey guys, I'm back, and this is the third episode of my series where I help people get caught up with the story of One Piece. I done had long intros for the first two parts, so I'm going to keep it simple. If you don't know what this is, I'm doing this series to help people get caught up with One Piece and help eliminate the excuse that there's too many episodes to watch. Now, granted, go ahead, put the damn thing on the screen. Yo! Alright, this ain't meant to be a replacement for the actual series. I want you to go out there and read it and stuff. So while I'll be covering the main parts of the story, we're gonna be going over some stuff. There will be some stuff that gets missed because I want you to go back and read it and do everything. This is more to spark interest, to get more people involved in the series. So the story so far, we got our main character, Monkey D. Luffy, a kid who decided he wants to be king of the pirates. He wears a straw hat that he got from a dude who lost his arm saving his life. So far, he's recruited his first crewmate on Roronoa Zoro, a bounty hunter, after the two of them took down a corrupt marine. Now, they're continuing their journey forward. Nice and simple, catch up. If you want to know more, you can watch the first two parts. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So with that said, you know who it is, what's going on, when it's happening, where it's at, and why we're here today. How you doing? It is I, the sublimely magnificent Big Ugly himself, Omari Ellis Feo Grande on YouTube, and this is episode 3 of Learn D Lore. So Luffy and Zoro set off on their journey, heading out toward the Grand Line, wherever that may be. But they realized they made a mistake. Neither of these motherfuckers knows how to navigate whatsoever. They're just kinda sailing aimlessly. Zoro's asking Luffy like, dude, ain't you supposed to be trying to be the king of the pirates? What kind of king of the pirates doesn't even know how to fucking navigate? And Luffy's like, nigga, ain't you supposed to be a bounty hunter? Hey, I never called myself the pirate hunter, okay? I left my island looking for some dude, couldn't find my way home, and so I was like, fuck it, I need to make ends meet. I just took up bounty hunting, and that was that. And Luffy's like, I get it. Yo ass is lost too. We cut elsewhere, and we see a pirate ship with some 3 doofuses on it. It's like a small ship, but it's got a skull and crossbones. It's got a Jolly Roger on its sail, so you know it belongs to some kind of pirates. And they're selling out, just kinda minding their own business, and they see a boat. Now these guys just recently stole some treasure from somewhere else, and they see this lady draped over the side of her boat. And so they go over there, and you see this orange-haired girl that's just like, oh, am I hallucinating? People have come here to save me. Oh yeah, we came here to save you, alright. Well, thank you for saving me. I mean, I don't have much to repay you. I have a huge treasure chest over here. I mean, you're welcome to have anything in that if you get me to safety. Yeah, sure. Let's just look at the treasure first. So the 3 of them hop on her little vessel. They go to open up her treasure chest, and when it opens up, it's empty. And they're like, what the fuck? And now she's on their boat. Psych, motherfuckers! Hope you like having an empty fucking treasure chest. And she's already sailing away from them when you do that. Y'all fell for it. Y'all stupid. Oh, also, y'all better be careful. There's some clouds coming in, and that kind of storm will easily capsize your boat. So, deuces. And sure enough, instantly, like if she predicted the weather her damn self, fucking clouds come in, storms on the boat capsizes. And she just sails away like, ha ha ha. Meanwhile, we cut back to Zoro and Luffy, and they hungry. They hungry as fuck, because neither of them knows what the fuck they're doing when they're sailing. Also, neither of them knows how to cook, and Zoro's like, yeah, you should probably get a cook as well as a navigator so we don't have to starve. And Luffy's like, we need a musician too, okay? Let's be honest. It's like, yeah, navigator's probably first. While they're starving, they look up at the sky, and they see a bird, and Luffy's like, I got an idea. Gum Gum rockets up to the bird. Zoro's like, huh, I guess that makes sense. He'll bring the bird down and we'll eat it. But that's not exactly what happens. Bird catches Luffy's head in its mouth and starts flying away with it. This bird was actually huge as fuck. And Zoro's like, what the hell? So he starts trying to paddle after him, but eventually he comes across 3 dudes in the water that are like, help us, help us, help us. And he's like, well, I ain't stopping. Y'all better get on this fucking boat. And they managed to get on the boat. He's like, oh, good shit. Good thing you guys saved yourself. They're like, all right, motherfucker, give us your boat. We're some fucking pirates and we don't need your fucking help. And he just turns to them and just goes, oh. Next thing you know, 2 of them is pedaling the boat for him, and they all got lumped up faces. And they're like, oh god, well sorry man, we didn't realize you were Pirate Hunter Zoro. My bad man. He's like, whatever. Y'all have made me miss out on the dude I was trying to chase, but he'll be cool whenever he fucking lands. Anyway, why the hell were y'all out here at sea? Yeah, that orange-haired chick, she bamboozled us and stuff, but now that just means our boss is gonna be really mad. And Zoro's like, who the fuck is your boss? You don't know about Buggy the Cloud? Oh shit, he's terrifying. Some people call him Buggy the Immortal. So we cut to the town and we see the girl running through the streets. She's got a map in her hand and she says it's a map of the Grand Line. And she's being chased with people like, stop! No one steals from Captain Buggy and gets away with it. As this is going on, we cut to a nearby roof and we see, hey Buggy, there's something in the sky. He's like, well get it out of the fucking sky. Turns out it's the bird that had Luffy in his mouth. So they shoot a fucking cannonball at this bird. The bird ends up kinda unaffected. However, Luffy falls down from his mouth and right in between and her pursuers. And he's like, that was fucking weird. But cool, whatever, I'm fine. Orange-haired girl sees this and she instantly gets an idea. She's like, oh boss, cool, you came to save me. Yeah, these are the guys that were fucking with me. And as they turn their attention to Luffy, she runs. They're like, no one steals from Captain Buggy and gets away with it. Luffy beats their asses free. Like, not even worth talking about. Yeah! Impressed though, girl introduces herself. This is Nami. Nami is a thief who steals from pirates. She's like, hey dude, you can actually kind of hold yourself really well. You want to team up with me? You know, we can make a lot of money stealing from pirates. And Luffy's like, nah, I'm good. And she's like, well, what's up with that hat? You seem kind of touchy about it or whatever. And Luffy's like, oh, this hat's a treasure of mine. Nami's like, but treasure's shiny shit like jewels or whatever. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So we cut to Buggy and his piece, and Buggy's like, where the fuck is this chick? Ain't y'all found her yet? Sorry man, nobody knows where she is. He said, what you say about my fucking nose? And Buggy apparently like force chokes this dude or lifts him from the ground or some shit. His crew's like, oh shit, it's the devil fruit. And then all of a sudden he's like, no one talks shit about my nose. And he blows him up with a cannon. Don't talk about this man's nose. Cut back, Luffy's still chatting with Nami and stuff. Nami explains, this is Orange Town. The town's been deserted ever since the Buggy pirates set up shop here. And she explains who Buggy is. He's notorious throughout the area. People call him Buggy the Immortal. He has an affinity for cannons, as we just saw. He loves fucking shooting cannons, and he once blew up a city because a kid made fun of his nose. And he blew up a fucking city. Luffy's like, so what are you up to and stuff? She's like, I got a goal. I need 100 million berries. I can buy a certain village, and that's why I steal, but I only steal from pirates. Speaking of which, I just stole this map from that Buggy motherfucker, because it's a map of the Grand Line, and as such, I can target bigger fish down there, because big time pirates hang around the Grand Line. It's a dangerous ass place. Only the real niggas go to the Grand Line. That's where the money's at. So I'm gonna go down there and steal some of their shit. But like I said, we can team up. And Luffy's like, wait, you can navigate? Yeah. He's like, come on, join my pirate crew then. I need a navigator. Wait a minute, you a fucking pirate? Oh hell nah. I hate pirates. I hate you. I hate all fucking pirates. I cannot deal with fucking pirates. Pirates are the worst fucking thing ever. Okay. I get it. You've got that fucking hat. You probably got some fucking treasure in that hat being a pirate. That's why you care so much. That's why they have some treasure. You hide your treasure in it. Luffy's like, no, I don't hide treasure in my hat. This hat was given to me by someone a long time ago that I really looked up to. It's my fucking hat. She's like, well, still, you're a fucking pirate and I'm not fucking joining you. I only love 2 things, money and tangerines. Yo ass ain't either of them. But you know what? I got an idea. I might join you if you do me a favor. Come with me to meet Buggy real quick. And Luffy's like, I don't get it, but sure, I'll come meet Buggy. If that means you're gonna possibly join my crew, I'm down. She's like, cool, just one more thing. And then next thing you know, we cut back to Buggy and crew, and they're like, wait, she's back! And Buggy's like, what? She's back? And Nami shows up with Luffy tied up, and she's like, here's my old boss. He told me to steal it, but he's a fucking dumbass, so I'm betraying him and bringing him to you. And I brought your map back. I'm just gonna join you guys. Cut back, and Buggy's throwing a celebration. Oh yeah, must have a flashy ass motherfucking party. By the way, he loves to say the word flashy. He's like, let's have a flashy ass party, motherfuckers. We got our map back, and we captured this motherfucker, and we got this new chick on the crew. Yeah! So they start partying, everybody's drinking. Nami can drink her ass off, by the way. Drinks like a motherfucker. They're all drinking. Luffy, meanwhile, is trapped in a cage like, damn it, I wish I could get some of this food and drink. And Buggy starts talking shit like, man, this little scrub over here, some little thief boss, he ain't shit. They don't understand what pirates is up to, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I got an idea. You wanna have some fun? Let's get the fucking buggy balls out here. And so they come out, and it turns out it's like a real big cannonball red with Buggy's insignia on it. And put in a thing, he's like, check this shit out. Fires a cannon toward the city and destroys an entire fucking city block. 9 or 10 buildings just done. And he's like, and since I got this map of the Grand Line and my special buggy balls, I ain't nobody gonna wanna fuck with me if I go to the fucking Grand Line. He then tells Nami, like, hey Nami, you new to the crew, right? I'm gonna let you do the honors. Puts another buggy ball in the cannon and points it at Luffy. Fire it and kill your old boss. Show me that you real when you say you joining me. And Nami's like, oh, come on now, we don't need to do that, we can have fun. This is my way of having fun, bitch. Fire the damn cannon. And Nami's kinda scared, and Luffy sees it, he's like, oh yeah, ain't so tough now, huh? You thought you was just fun and games stealing from fucking pirates? No, pirates is real shit. She's like, what? I supposed to just kill people in cold blood because I'm dealing with pirates? He's like, no. You're supposed to be willing to risk your own life. While he's trying to have this moment with her. One of Buggy's crew's like, come on, bitch, I'll show you how to fucking light it. Takes the match from her, goes to light the fuse, and Nami, before she can even think about it, grabs these sticks at her side, flips them, combines them into a staff, and whacks the nigga over the head with it. He's out, and she's like, oh shit. Kinda acted on reflex, and Buggy's like, the fuck is you doing? And Luffy's like, oh hey, you saved me. And she's like, no, I didn't fucking save you. I hate you. I hate all pirates. God fucking damn it. Some pirates took someone important to me, and so I refuse to be a pirate ever. And Luffy's like, I guess that makes sense. However, the fuse ended up getting lit anyway. She didn't stop the guy from lighting it. Noticing this, she runs over and puts the fuse out with her bare hands. Like she grabs it and smothers out the flame of the fuse with her hands, burning her hands in the process. Something people don't really mention. Like, she's got enough toughness to do something like that. That took grit. And as she's doing this, Buggy don't realize she ain't gonna actually join him. He tells his people to go in there and like take her out. But before they can, in comes Roronoa Zoro. Like, what the fuck are y'all picking on a girl for? And Luffy's like, oh shit, Zoro, welcome. He's like, how the hell did you get trapped in a cage? All of Buggy's crew's like, wait, that's Pirate Hunter Roronoa Zoro? Oh shit, he's with that guy? And they're all scared as shit, except for Buggy, who's like, oh, you the motherfucking Pirate Hunter, huh? You must be here after my bounty. Zoro's like, actually, I never even heard of you until like a few hours ago. I could care less. I'm just here for this dude. And Buggy's like, well, I don't give a shit. I'm here for you now. If I beat you, my reputation goes up. Zoro's like, you don't fucking want this. Oh, yes, I do. So Zoro pulls out his swords. Buggy pulls out some knives in each hand.
Fucking playing with me, bitch.
Just bodies him. Instant. Don't fucking play with me, bitch. On the ground, flawless victory. Free. Fuck out of here. So yeah, Zoro's sitting there and he's like, alright, I bountied your fucking captain. Give me the key to this cage and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. But Buggy's crew just starts laughing. He's like, what the fuck y'all laughing at? And suddenly he gets stabbed. And it's Buggy's hand stabbing him in the side. As we mentioned before, Buggy ate a devil fruit. And the devil fruit he ate was the Barabara no Mi, or the Chop Chop fruit. making it where he can pretty much have his body chopped into pieces willingly, however he so fits, and he's also, as such, immune to sword attacks because his body's meant to chop up anyway. When of course Zoro didn't know the matchup, now he's stabbed. And Buggy's like, ha ha ha, I'm the motherfucking best. I might have missed your vitals, but I stabbed the shit out of you. However, Luffy gets an idea and tells Zoro to run, and they just kind of on the same page. Zoro immediately runs over to the cannons, with blood gushing from his side as he does so, flips the fucking cannon the opposite direction to point toward Buggy and Pete's, tells Nami to light it. Nami eventually seeing Zoro get out of the rubble and stuff, lifting Luffy's cage like, oh god. And like I said, yeah, I mean, you just see blood like splurt from his stab. He's got heavy bleeding, but he lifts that giant ass cage and they fucking escape. And you know, we see that Buggy survived and he's like, oh no, motherfuckers, this shit means war. So Buggy calls out his first mate and it shows up and it's this dude, Beast Tamer Moji. Yes, he has little ears at the top of his head, but that's not actually an animal costume. None of that fur is animal costumes. That's his actual hair. He just styled it to look like an animal. But Moji's got his lion. Its name is Richie. Moji is like, I'll get him for you, Buggy. And he goes off to find him. Crew's gotten a safe distance away from Buggy and the tavern where he was. Zoro puts the cage down, kind of collapses in pain. It turns out they're in front of a pet store where there's just this dog sitting there. And they're like, what the fuck is with this dog? It's not budging, not giving a shit about anything. And Luffy kind of pokes at the dog bites at him. So they're not really getting along. He's like, what the fuck, dog, you bit me? Nami shows up. She's like, hey. And Zoro's like, who the hell are you anyway? Luffy's like, that's our navigator. She's like, I ain't your fucking navigator. But you saved my life, so here's your fucking key. You happy now, you fucking pirates? And as Luffy goes to grab the key, the dog just walks up and eats it. Like, ooh, one gulp. There it goes. So now Luffy's mad like, you fucking dog, I'm gonna fucking get you. And just as he gets mad at the dog, an old dude shows up. This guy. His name is Boodle, and he's the mayor of Orange Town. And he came to check on the dog. He offers to take Zoro to where the town refugees are and get him some medical attention from one of the doctors. Zoro's like, nah man, I just need to sleep this shit off. I'll be good. And so he just lets Zoro sleep in a nearby house. And he comes back out and he kind of explains, because they wanted to know what the dog is, he explains that this dog, Choo Choo, is in front of this store because this store is a treasure to the dog. The dog and his master got this store 10 years ago. And the dog was working with his master, you know, man's best friend and all that. However, 3 months ago, his master died. But Choo Choo still guards that store every fucking day. And just stays in front of it on some fucking Fry's dog from Futurama's shit. So it's kind of sad, but like, again, the store's a treasure to the dog. It ain't gonna let nobody get into that pet food store. Just as we hear this sad story about this dog protecting its master's store, we hear giant footsteps in the distance. It's Moji. Nami and the mayor go hide. Moji comes up to Luffy like, oh, well, if it ain't that little motherfucker that tried to steal the goddamn map, you ain't shit. I'm Beast Tamer Moji, and I got a lion. And Luffy like, well, you look stupid, and so does your captain. And so, upon him and Luffy exchanging words, eventually the lion attacks the cage, breaks the fucking cage. Luffy gets free from the cage like, oh shit, yeah, I'm ready to fight. But then it just backhands Luffy through a building onto another street. So Richie, the lion, he looks at the pet food store and starts like making hunger sounds, and Moji's like, well, it is a pet food store, might as well get you some food. But Choo Choo gets in the way and refuses to move. So the lion beats the shit out of this dog. It's sad, it's brutal, but the lion beats the shit out of the dog because it's a lion versus a dog. Let's be honest, that's what was gonna happen. After they beat the shit out of the dog, they then set the store on fire as they leave. So Luffy, finding out that they set this store on fire and beat the shit out of this dog, gets pissed. He goes and tracks Moji down, and sure enough, Moji's sitting there with his lion with like a single box of food in his mouth. He's like, that's what that dog fucking gets. on some stupid shit. Luffy finds him, he whoops Richie's ass with Gomu Gomu no Suchi or Gum Gum Mallet or Gum Gum Hammer, where he fucking grabs his fucking hands, spins them around to grab you, untwist it as it lifts you up and pile drives you on your fucking head while you're like fucking spinning like this. KO. Bye bye, Richie. Richie's done. So Moji's like, oh shit. Come on, man. You know, it was a joke, dog. I'm sorry. Look, we're pirates, right? We got gold. You're a thief. We're pirates. We got gold. Luffy's like, I don't want no fucking pirates. I want to whoop your ass. Because that dog's treasure's never fucking coming back. And he just bodies the fuck out of Moji. One single punch just done. And so he goes back to where the store is now burnt down. The dog's like barking, sad, howling, and Nami is sitting there with the mayor. And she turns to Luffy like, are you fucking happy, you bitch ass pirate? The dog's fucking store burned down, and you don't fucking give a shit, do you? Just over here fighting you. I should fucking kill you myself because of this stupid shit. And Luffy's like, you can't kill shit, bitch. Walks over, he's like, look, dog, I was only able to save this single box of food. Sorry, man. But hey, at least you fought well. At least you got something to remember the store by. Dog just kind of picks up the food, walks away, and then kind of turns around, barks in gratitude, and Luffy's like, yeah, see you around, buddy. And the dog leaves, and Nami's like, wait a minute, what? So later, we fast forward a little bit. Moji's returning to Buggy like, I'm sorry, Buggy. Like, he can barely move. And Buggy's like, so did you whoop his ass? No, we got our ass whooped. Wait, you got your ass whooped by Zoro? No, the dude with the hat, and he tries to warn him that he's got a devil fruit power because they didn't realize this on Buggy's crew. But he passes out before he can, and Buggy just kind of misinterprets his words. He's like, I don't know why you bothered telling me whatever the fuck you was telling me, but I'm about to start blowing this fucking city up. Get the fucking Buggy balls. Yeah, I'm mad. So we cut back to Nami chilling with Luffy and the mayor, and Nami apologizes to Luffy for yelling at him about the store being burned down. Luffy's like, look, it's cool. I know you lost someone to pirates, but I really don't give a damn about the details. I get it. You don't like pirates. Whatever. Well, the mayor, though, is like, oh, no, that's fucking it. Burn down Shushu store. I want to smoke with Buggy. I don't give a fuck if he attacked my fucking village. I'm gonna attack him right the fuck now. He then goes on to explain, he's like, we built this village 40 years ago because our previous village got destroyed by pirates. We didn't put too much fucking worth in this city for us to lose this. This town is a treasure to me, damn it, and no one's taking my goddamn treasure. I'm gonna go whoop Buggy's fucking ass. And as he's trying to make this speech to Luffy and stuff, Buggy back at the tavern's like, fire the goddamn Buggy ball! Blows another block of houses, or 9 or 10 houses, just even next to where Luffy and them are, including the house Zoro was sleeping in. It's okay though. Just wake Zoro up, and Zoro's like, what the fuck? And the mayor's now pissed. And so as the mayor runs off with his tears of rage in his eyes, Luffy's like, alright, this Buggy needs to get his ass whooped. And Nami's like, alright, how about this? We'll temporarily join forces. I'm gonna take the treasure, you whoop Buggy's ass, we'll call it a day, we'll see what happens. And Zoro takes out his bandana, puts it on. I'm ready to. Grabbing his swords, they head toward where Buggy is. So we got to the mayor, he then ran ahead. Gets to the tavern where Buggy's at, and he calls out Buggy like, get your ass out here, you motherfucking clown! And Buggy's like, who the fuck is you? And as he gets ready to do something, another guy steps in. Swordsman on a unicycle. This is Kabaji, or Kabaji. He is Buggy's second mate. And like I said, he's a swordsman on a unicycle. What you see is what you get. But Buggy's like, nah, I ain't tell you to step in, Kabaji. Motherfucker called out me. What the fuck do you want? Who the hell even is you? I'm the mayor of this town. This town is my fucking treasure and you're fucking destroying it. Buggy's like, nigga, treasure is coins and jewels and shit. You ain't got no fucking treasure here. The hell is wrong with you? You know what? Fuck you. I ain't got time for your shit. Bara Bara Cannon. And you see him launch his hand off his arm and grab the mayor by his throat and start choking him and lifting him in the air. But before he can fully choke out the mayor, Luffy grabs his hand, takes it off the mayor's neck like, nah, dog, that shit ain't happening right now. And Buggy's like, what the fuck? You ain't this straw hat wearing motherfucker. What the fuck do you want? And you see this cool shot of the three of them, Luffy, Zoro, and Nami kind of arriving, and you get again Nami being like, I'm telling y'all, treasure mine, fight yours. I don't care what y'all do. And the mayor's like, nah, y'all need to back out of here, kids. This is my fight. It's my fight. I'm gonna go down. And Luffy just knocks him out. Slams his head into him, technically saving his life because he would have just gotten in the way. And Buggy's like, so who the fuck is you? He's like, I'm Luffy, you big nose ass motherfucker. And Buggy gets pissed like, oh hell no, you didn't. Pulls out a fucking cannon, fires fucking Buggy balls with Luffy. Zoro and Nami start getting scared, and Luffy's like, nah, I got this. Inhales a bunch of air, inflates himself like a balloon to use a move he calls Gomu Gomu no Fusen, or Gum Gum Balloon. Bounces the cannonball up back to where Buggy was. Explosion, building gets destroyed. Buggy gets up though, he survived. He grabbed two of his random henchmen, used them as human shields to save himself from the blast. Kabuji used Richie, the lion, to shield himself. Moji wakes up from the rubble like, Captain, gotta watch out for that dude, he's made out of rubber, he had a devil fruit. And Buggy's like, why did your flashy ass tell me that so fucking late, you dumbass? Gets mad, kinda just throws Moji toward where Luffy's at, and Luffy just kicks motherfucker in the face. Moji goes into the wall, KO. Bye Moji, you're done. Kabuji hops off on his motorcycle like, well, I'ma fucking take out this guy. Goes in to attack Luffy with a sword. Zoro steps in like, nah, I'm doing this fight. Swordsman to swordsman. Luffy's like, dude, you're still bleeding out your side. He's like, nah, fuck this dude. Fuck having an injury in my side. I'm fucking fighting right the hell now. And so we have it. Zoro versus Kabuji. Swordsman versus swordsman on unicycle. Long story short, Kabuji's using all kinds of cheap tricks. He's like kicking up dust and kicking Zoro in his wound repeatedly so he can try and get attacks in. Still not really landing any true solid hits aside from kicking Zoro in his wound repeatedly. So Zoro eventually is like, alright motherfucker, you like attacking my wound so much? How about this? Zoro takes one of his swords. In the anime, he just lets Kabuji hit him. In the manga, Zoro takes his sword and like cuts his wound his damn self. He's like, there, that a good enough handicap for you? Are you fucking done? Dude's like, what the hell? What, you looking for an excuse for why you lost? He's like, nah, on the contrary. I'm gonna be the best swordsman on the fucking planet. And there ain't no way this little bit of damage is gonna stop me from whooping your ass. So Nami sees them fighting and stuff, and she's like, alright, I'm gonna let them fight. This is a good chance to go steal treasure. Cuts back, Kabuji's like trying to climb up to the top of a building and jump off of it with his unicycle to do an attack. Buggy's like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Tries to cheat by shooting his hand out to grab Zoro's feet. Luffy's like, get that shit out of here. Ain't no fucking cheating. They fighting one-on-one. Zoro barely dodges, but he does dodge, and you can see him still like spurting blood out his wound. He's like, alright, that's it, I'm tired. And Kabuji's like, yeah, damn right, you're fucking tired. Time to fucking die. I don't know how you're fucking standing with a wound like that in the first place. Zoro's like, nah, nigga, I'm tired of all your fucking cheap tricks and circus bullshit. So Zoro just kicks the fucking unicycle out from under him, and he's like, yeah, nah, your circus tricks fucking in now. And Kabuji's like, fine, you don't want circus tricks? I fucking got you. Sword of sword. Zoro pulls out all three of his swords, gets in the fucking stance, and bodies him with a signature move to Onigiri, or Demon Slash. It's also a pun on food. But KO. Goodbye, motherfucker. Kabuji goes down and he's like, the Buggy Pirates, defeated by mere thieves. Zoro says, oh no, we ain't just some thieves. We're pirates. And Buggy says, wait, y'all is some pirates? That's the flashiest bullshit I've ever fucking heard. Zoro says, Luffy, I'm going to sleep now. I'm tired. Luffy's like, it's cool. I got this. And so now we got Luffy versus Buggy. Luffy tells Buggy to give him the map of the Grand Line. Buggy's like, why the fuck do you want a map of the Grand Line? He's like, because I'm gonna be the king of the fucking pirates. And Buggy's like, you? The king of the pirates? Yo, straw hat wearing ass? You ain't gonna do shit. You know what? No. You and this fucking cocky ass attitude, especially with that fucking straw hat you wearing, you remind me of this red haired nigga I used to know. Fuck you and fuck that nigga. And Luffy's like, red haired? You mean Shanks? Like, yeah, I mean Shanks. You know him? Maybe I do. I ain't gonna tell you shit. And so they start fighting. And now Buggy, like I mentioned, uses knives in his hands and in his shoes, and combined with the fact that he can separate his body and make it fly and attack people at will to attack Luffy. So Luffy's trying to dodge and deal with all this stuff. Even when Luffy does try to get counterattacks in, Buggy just breaks his body apart. He can even separate his own head from his body, which he does to dodge a lariat. He's like, aha! Bada no emergency escape. Bam. So he's very annoying for Luffy to fight. But in the process of throwing all these blades and body parts around, he nicks Luffy's head. Luffy is pissed for like one of the first times we've seen him be this pissed in the story. He's like, you fucking nicked my head. Oh, I'm about to beat the shit out your ass. And Buggy's like, oh, that pissed you off? Throws a knife at him, and when Luffy dodges, takes another one of his hands with like 3 blades in it and uses it to take the hat out of Luffy's hand. He's like, maybe you should protect your fucking hat better. Stab the hat. Luffy is shook. This dude just stabbed the fucking Shanks hat. And Buggy he's like, oh, I fucking hate you, and I fucking hate you. Why does this hat even fucking matter to you anyway? Like, Shanks gave me that hat. Like, wait, this hat belongs to Shanks? Oh, fuck this fucking hat. Fuck that motherfucker. Nancy slams it on the ground. Fuck this fucking hat. Fuck that dude. And Luffy's like, oh, no you didn't. So the shit out of Buggy. Right in the fucking stomach. So Luffy gets ready to attack Buggy. He's like, how dare you talk about Shanks? You don't know Shanks. Like, I'll talk about Shanks however the fuck I want. That motherfucker ruined my goddamn life. Like, what the fuck? You really know him? Yeah, I know him. Back when we was fucking kids. We were pirates in training. We were apprentice pirates on a ship back in the day. So we cut back some years in the past. They don't really say. But it's clearly in the past because Buggy and Shanks are like kids. And they're arguing over which pole is coldest, the north or the south. And they apparently have a lot of heated arguments like this all the fucking time. And a dude walks up, punches him in the head like, who gives a fuck which pole is coldest? Get back to fucking work, you goddamn apprentices. And people are like laughing like, oh, that Buggy and Shanks, they always are around each other. And you know, they're doing stuff. Eventually we see like one night they've raided an enemy ship or something. And in the raid, Buggy finds a treasure map. And he's like, holy shit, one of these pirates had a treasure map on him. And that treasure's at the bottom of the sea at this where this X is. Well, I'm a really good fucking swimmer. I could take this map. I could leave these bozos. They don't like treasure like I like treasure. Treasure's, you know, shiny shit. They're the flashy things in life. I'm gonna take this treasure map tonight and I'm gonna fucking leave. So later on, they're having a party like, yeah, we got the fucking party. We robbed that other enemy ship. And Buggy's sitting there scheming over his map about leaving. And Shanks is like, sup, Buggy, what you doing? Holy shit, you scared the shit out of me. I ain't doing nothing. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Buggy. You know, one day we gonna be pirates and have our own crews and shit too. Buggy's like, yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight each other though. Yeah, that's just what pirates do, man. You a weird dude, Shanks. You too fucking chill for me. I don't like it. Yeah, whatever, Buggy. Anyway, did you hear they found a devil fruit? The fuck's a devil fruit? Well, it's clear it's a fruit that apparently might give you superpowers, and in exchange, you can't swim for the rest of your life. It's rumored that there are incarnations of sea devils inside of these things, and that by eating them you gain the powers, but the sea hates you. So you lose all your strength and ability to swim when you're in the water. Like, you can't do shit. To which Buggy's like, well, why the fuck would anybody eat a goddamn devil fruit and not be able to swim again? All the best treasures at the bottom of the fucking sea. Hell no, you wouldn't eat that. And Shane's like, I hear you, man. Plus, I hear they can sell for like 100 million berries. And Buggy's like, what? Cuts to the next day, Buggy sitting there. He's like, I, Buggy, am gonna eat this devil fruit in front of the whole crew. And they're like, that's a crazy risk you taking, man, but go ahead, eat it. And he just like eats the fruit in front of people. And they're like, well, you feel different? Nah. They're like, it was a dud. These things are probably rumors anyway. And Buggy's like, well, that sucks. But in reality, he's scheming to himself. As we see later in the day, he's like, I ate the fake fruit in front of everyone, so they won't be surprised when the real one and this treasure map I have just happen to disappear overnight when I do. And while he's scheming to himself, Shanks just pops up. Hey, Buggy, what's going on? Buggy gets scared and he just panics. Puts the fruit in his mouth. He's like, oh. Like, are you sneaking food again? Look, man, you better calm down. People be mad, but yeah. I was just talking about some random shit. I ain't really gonna bother you. I'm gonna go back and party. Just be careful about sneaking food. People get mad. And Buggy's like, but before Buggy even fully calmed down, oh, one more thing. Scares the shit out of Buggy again. Buggy, in his shock, swallows the whole fucking fruit. Yo! And Buggy turns to Shanks. What the fuck did you scare me like that for? And then he realizes as he turned to grab Shanks, he dropped the map off the boat. And he's like, no, not my treasure map. Dives in after it to the ocean. Turns out that whole thing about losing the ability to swim, completely fucking true. Buggy can't move at all. He just starts sinking. Immediately. Just, And Shanks is like, what the fuck? Buggy? You should be able to swim. You're like one of the best swimmers on the crew. Realizing that Buggy can't swim, he's like, wait, he ate that devil fruit earlier today. Dives in after him, saves his life. But we cut back to the modern time and Luffy says, oh, so Shanks saved your life. Buggy's like, no, motherfucker ruined my life, okay? He took away all the treasures in the sea from me because I can't fucking swim. So I decided I'd change my shit. It's been some time now. I built my own new crew. If I can't have the treasure under the sea, I'm gonna get all the treasure above the fucking sea. Cause I'm gonna be the best motherfucker on the planet. And all motherfuckers are gonna have to bask in my flashy fucking glory. And as he's saying this, he's like separating his top part from his body part. And he's like feeling himself. And he says, no one is gonna be able to fuck with me. No one's gonna take my flashy ass treasure. Even this flashy bitch over here. Spots Nami with the bag of treasure. So he sends his top half flying after her to attack her with some knives. But right before he can get to her, turns out he left his lower half near Luffy, and Luffy just kicked the man in the nuts. Now Buggy's even more pissed because Luffy just straight up kicked him in the balls. He's like, hey, your fight's with me, it ain't with her. And Buggy's like, oh, I'm gonna cut your flashy little ass up. Uses his ultimate move, I guess, Baro Festival, where his body splits into like hundreds of parts, just they're just like floating all around the place. And you know, he's also got the knives and stuff. And Luffy's like, holy shit, now he's everywhere. But he notices something. Buggy's feet are still on the ground, just kind of walking over to where his body is. So Luffy starts grabbing his feet, banging them on the ground, punching the shit out of them, pinching them. And Buggy's like, what the fuck, man? That shit hurts. Alright, nah, this shit ain't gonna work. As Luffy's like hitting his feet on the ground, Nami grabs the treasure. She tries to like hit him with the bag of treasure. Buggy catches it like, nah, bitch, I'ma fuck you up. And Luffy just turns, punches the shit out of Buggy. Treasure flies everywhere. Buggy falls down. And he turns and Luffy sees the treasure map or the map of the Grand Line on the ground. He goes to pick it. Nami notices something else. So Buggy wakes up like, alright, that's fucking it. No more fucking playing around. Reassemble! Goes to reassemble himself and Only his hands and feet pretty much come together with his head. And he's like, what the fuck? It turns out Nami then tied up all his like extra parts with some rope so he couldn't put himself back together. And Luffy's like, good shit, Nami. Stretches both arms back far as he fucking can. Gomu Gomu no Bazooka! Launches this nigga into the sky. He team rockets his ass off of the screen. K the fuck oh. Goodbye. See you later. Not really. You're done. Never to be seen again. So Nami's like, you are pretty fucking strong. While our interests still align for a little while, I'll team up with you. I'm still not joining your fucking crew, but you got yourself a buddy that can navigate at least for a little minute. So yeah, Zoro wakes up just around the time that the townspeople show up and they're like, what the hell happened here? And they see the mayor on the ground like, oh my god, what happened to the mayor? And Luffy, too honest for his own good, he's like, oh, I knocked him out. What? You knocked him out? What are you, pirates? Well, yeah. And Nami's like, wait, no, we can explain it to him. How dare you pirates attack our fucking mayor? And so the whole mob of the village people just attack or start chasing after Luffy and crew. And they're like running away and everything. And Nami's like, why the fuck did you tell him? And Luffy just says, look, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Look how devoted they are to their mayor. It's cool that they love their mayor this much. Eventually, Luffy, Nami, and Zoro turn a corner, and the dog, Choo-Choo, gets in the way of the town people. They're like, Choo-Choo, come on, man, we gotta go get them. Come on, what the hell? Mayor wakes up. What the hell just happened? Those guys just fucking did it. We chased them off though. Mayor's pissed like, oh hell no, those motherfuckers did not have the audacity to leave after what they just done. Starts taking off his armor and chasing after them as well. Get to port. There's two boats there. There's the boat Zoro rolled up in, and there's also the boat that Nami stole from the like 3 buggy dudes early on. And there's also the 3 buggy dudes like, we thought you'd come back, you little orange-haired thief. Yeah, and there's 2 other people now, we don't give a fuck. I'm going to attack y'all. And they go to attack one of them. Turns out, it's Zoro. They get their ass whooped again. So everybody gets on these ships. Luffy and Zoro, I believe, get on the smaller one. Nami gets on the buggy ship she stole. The smaller buggy ship, not his actual one. But, gets on the smaller buggy ship she stole. And they get ready to leave, but the mayor stops them. Turns out he just wanted to chase him down and yell his sincere thanks. Which does kind of similar to fucking Shellstown. No problem, buddy, it was awesome. And as he's saying this, Nami's like, wait a minute. Where's our fucking treasure? He says, oh, I left half of it there for the people. They need money to rebuild the village. Don't you fucking give away our money! And Zoro's just laughing as we pan off. Now we've got 3 people. Still only really a crew of 2. We got our temporary ally Nami here. We got our 3 people heading off now. Luffy, Zoro, and Nami toward the next destination. Now that they've got this temporary navigator, they should be able to find their way a bit easier.
So there you have it, that's the end of part 3. We now got 3 people heading on further in the journey. Now I know what you're thinking, you're like, man, you're going into a lot of detail and stuff, but trust me, there is stuff I'm cutting out. And just, if I'm telling you something, there's a good chance that you actually do need to know it for the story purposes. Also, there's the story flow, and sometimes stuff is just funny as well. But the bottom line is, that's it for this week. I know this episode took a while to come out. It took 2 weeks instead of 1. And I'm gonna be honest, episode 4 might take 2 weeks to come out as well. I'm gonna try to get it out by next week. However, going to CEO, my editor, and I, we misjudged our schedules, and I'd rather take 2 weeks and get the video out and closer to a finished product than if I were to rush it after 1 week. Bottom line is, we'll be back and we will be continuing this. I thank you guys so much for watching and so much for all the comments and criticisms and all that stuff. I hear you. The energy's been low. I'm also going to try to bring back in the energy on these videos because I feel like I didn't bring a lot of energy with these first 3 parts, and I do apologize for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.